24, and I have different priorities. Every year, no matter how old you get, you always have different priorities, the older you get. When I was 5, my priorities were not to shit my pants in school. That was my main priority. Like, if I can just not shit my pants again in the 5th grade, everything's going to be good. And when I was 12, my main priority was just getting Nintendo. That's what I wanted. It was important to me. When I was 18, it was go to college and get a decent job and just make my life a little bit better. At 24, my main priority right now is that my girlfriend has her period every month. That is, and if she gets 2 and it's hard on her, even better, because I cannot be a father right now. And in 15 years, who knows? My priority might be that my daughter gets her period. I don't know, but right now is that my girlfriend gets her fucking period. Because I can't be a dad for 2 reasons. One, I don't want to ruin that fucking kid's life. I'm poor, I'm in massive amounts of student loan debt, I don't have a car, and I'll probably wind up being homeless in a couple weeks. I can't put that kind of shit on a kid. What the fuck? Look, you need to stop crying and learn to wipe your own ass and get a job. Because this ain't no free train. And either you're going to eat the dog or the dog's going to eat you, because I can't feed all of us. And the second reason is, I don't want that kid fucking up my life. My life is shitty, but it's okay. I know how to handle it. And at this point, I know people who are in their 30s, they have great jobs, they have a nice house, they had a kid their whole fucking lives with this shit. And I'm gonna do that? No fucking way. You gotta be goddamn crazy if you think I'm gonna do that. Which makes me wonder, if you pray for a miscarriage and it happens, does that make God pro-choice? Pretty sure it does. And there are people out there who just have kids all the fucking time because the government will pay for them. Like, I know this girl that I work with who's on fertility drugs, and she finally got pregnant, and she's still smoking, and she's still drinking all the fucking time. She's like, government don't pay for it, I don't care. And the other day, we were in a team meeting, and somebody asked me, like, hey, do you know where a trash can is? I'm like, well, let's just use her uterus. That's all she uses it for.
It's about 15 people that we work with. One, you crazy?
It's like banana peel, tray. It's a baby. Who gives a shit? So clearly, at this point, I'm in favor of abortion. So, and I enjoy it because, like, here's the thing. I saw a billboard the other day that really pissed me off because it said abortions change everything. That's bullshit because babies change everything. You have a baby, you're going to have to worry about changing its shoes, changing its diapers, changing its clothes. Your whole fucking life is going to change. You have an abortion, the only thing you have to worry about is changing the channels on that sweet plasma TV you can afford now. Abortion clinics are going to Geico advertising. And I'm going to set the scene up for you perfectly. There's 2 women in a baby store. One of them's pregnant. There's a dead baby fetus in the corner holding a wad of cash. Cindy, what's that? That's the money I could save by having an abortion. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And we offer... And guys have the best role when it comes to having kids, because we have 2 options. We can stay around and be a father to that child, and we get credit for it, or we can run off to Canada and be a deadbeat and be totally fine with it. Women, on the other hand, they either have to have the kid and their life goes to shit, but nobody really blames them for it, or they can throw it in the dumpster, or they can have an abortion, or they can put it up for adoption, and they get bad looks for no matter what they fucking do. We get to just run up. And instead of using our primary resource in dealing with children that nobody wants, which is gay people, because let's face it, they're our best natural resource at this point when it comes to overpopulation. Because they can't do anything, and they don't want to create any problems, and they want to adopt our problems. How awesome is that? And we have a huge problem with gay people. Like, remember when it came out that J.K. Rowling said that Dumbledore was gay, and everybody went fucking apeshit, like he was a child molester or something. He's just fucking gay. And really, to be fair, she was just answering a bunch of questions at a bookstore, And after like 50, however many years, she's like 20 years of making those fucking books, hearing Harry Potter questions, like, what happens to Dumbledore? He's fucking gay, okay? I don't want to hear any more goddamn questions about Harry Potter. He's gay, how do you like that? Ruined your dreams, didn't I? What about me? Ask me a fucking question about J.K. Rowling. But everybody's got a problem with gay people, and I don't get why everybody's got a problem with gay people. Like, and they go, well, the Bible says, you know, man should not lay with another man as he would a woman. Well, based on anatomy, he can't, so... Silly Bible. Tricks are for kids. And everybody's a little gay. I know that for a fact. Like me, I'm fascinated by anal sex. I don't know why, but I just am. I'm fascinated. And I admit it's a little part gay in me that's just like, I want to just sodomize something. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to do it. And I'm like, and I'll sodomize a woman because then it's okay. But I understand that's the little gay part of me. And I'm willing to admit that because I don't care. And like, and I love it. It's just so interesting to me. And people are like, well, you know, God's got a problem. Oh, hold on for a second. Gay people make all kinds of porn. They make porn where they have two women shitting in a cup and feeding it to one another. And it's got 1 million hits on YouTube, and God hasn't done a fucking thing about that. The porn industry makes billions of dollars a year, and God has not done shit about that. He made it pretty clear he wants to flood out Louisiana and China and Japan. Just makes you think. I'm just saying. I don't think God has as much of a problem with gay people as you would think. And really, when it comes to God, can anybody really say anything that God has any kind of moral objection to anything? I mean, in reality, he's an adulterer. Come on. He impregnated a married woman. And in all honesty, Jesus was really just a rape baby because an angel went to her and said, hey, look, you're going to have this guy's kid. Which is pretty much what a rapist who's not wearing a condom tells you. You're going to have my kid, bitch. That's the Cliff Notes of the Bible, Phil. I think it's obvious I don't care what I say, ever. I say whatever I want, because I don't really care at all. I think it's just perfect. The fact that I say whatever I want lets you know I'm being truthful all the time, so I'll never fucking lie to you, regardless of how much I do. I enjoy being honest. Like, I was with my girlfriend the other day, and I saw this girl in front of us, and she was wearing stockings and she was wearing heels. And immediately I said, I will fuck her. Dude, seriously, if you are wearing stockings and heels, I will fuck your day up. I don't care. And really fat women, too. If you can find a way to get stockings around your tree trunk thighs and find ways to get heels on those cinder block feet, I will fuck you thin. I don't give a shit. And you don't even have to wear the heels for long. Just stand up long enough to go, come fuck me. That's all you have to do. And that goes for guys, too. Dude, if you're willing to make the effort, you win. Okay, I'm being honest. I don't give a shit. Like, I got really annoyed when I told all my friends that I think Lady Gaga's attractive. They had to tell me, dude, she used to be a man. Fine by me. I wanted to fuck her in the ass in the first place. Just push your balls out of the way. I don't give a shit. Dude, I don't care. It's a hole. I'm a guy. I'll fuck you in the ear if it's loose enough. Especially people who have gauges in your ears. You take that thing out, it's like a drawn-out little pussy. I don't give a shit. Fuck the hell out of that thing. I don't care. I realize it. Am I straight? Yes. Have I only had sex with women? Yes. Have I thought about guys? Yes. Have I acted on that shit? Maybe. When I was 10, I touched penises with another kid in my neighborhood. And it feels really good to get it off my chest right now. And I don't remember his fucking name. I just know that I did it. It was just like, there were no girls. And at 10 years old, how are you going to fuck a girl? I was like, hey, you want to touch penis? Okay. And I repressed that shit for 20 years. fascinated by it. Like, male or female body, I can tell you any male porn star's name just by looking at his penis. And it's just who I am. I love the human body. I can understand why a guy's body would be attractive. The fact that you can strengthen it to the point where you get six-pack abs and huge deltoids and triceps and biceps. I understand why that's sexy. I understand also why, like, big women are sexy. It's just fascinating to me. I enjoy it. I love the human body. Like, I'd totally be like Da Vinci. I would definitely just dig up cadavers and dissect them just to figure out, like, what makes you work. And I love the female body. I love it. I love the vagina. It's just a perfect little thing. Like, you can tell when a vagina is perfect because it looks like a 6-year-old sucking on a lemon drop. It's just... I love it. I love it when a girl bends over and you're behind her and it looks like a sideways smiley face. I love it. There's also one of the reasons I don't want my girlfriend ever fucking having kids, because I've seen what happens to a vagina after like 10 kids, and it's not okay. It's like the universe and you're just throwing planets into it. It looks like a bunch of melted army soldiers in a worn-out sock. I haven't seen one up close, but I see women who wear tight pants, so I see it all the time. It's like a slug. You gotta pour salt on it to get it back to where it was. That's my time. Thank you.